everybody, what's happening?
Hello.
We're live. It's a Sunday night.
It is a Sunday night.
It's a very special night. If you don't already know, it's Heather's birthday.
Can we not talk about that?
Why can't we talk about it, Heather?
Well, ever since hitting like 25, I don't really like to talk about my birthday.
You really?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. When I hit 30, I was living my best life, and I've been living my best life ever since. I've actually taken older age in stride.
Good for you. My knee actually has been hurting for about 2 days. I've never had this before.
Your knee hurts?
I've never had knee pain.
Is that not like one of the old people things to say?
It really is. Old people get knee replacements all the time.
Is that the next step for Heather Gast?
I think that's going to happen within the next month.
Oh my God.
I got to replace this piece of shit.
Whoa, easy there. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have all of you here with us to hang out. We're going to talk about the Pietro Funko Pop. Where is he? I want to know where he is at. Talk about our weekend also, kind of follow up on a couple different things. Maybe a little bit of Gastly news if you haven't heard. So what can we start with? I mean, we're already talked about your birthday a little bit. We can swing back around and talk more about your birthday. But yes,
what do we have to talk about my birthday
about
for?
what our you want to show your gift?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Should I go and get it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So what the F is Pietro? Pietro is from WandaVision.
No, they said where.
Where is Oh, thank you. Okay, where's Pietro? Sorry, I can't read. I just want you guys to know that I cannot read. I was on it. I actually was interviewed the other night, and I've been posting this video all over our Facebook group, Gastlecast We Hunt Together. And if you haven't joined, you should totally go and join the group because it's a great group and it's awesome. There's so many cool people there. But the interview went really, really well. In fact, I was just watching bits and pieces of it because when you're involved in the interview, sometimes you don't really realize what is going on or what you're saying. I wanted to make sure that I made sense, and thank God I made a whole lot of sense.
I'm so happy that you didn't take your pants off and twirl them around your head again, like that one time in the interview.
Excuse me? I mean, is that a joke? Are you making a joke?
Have you ever done that?
I mean, honest to God, I've done a lot of weird things, and I don't remember all of them. So, I mean, for all I know, maybe I did do that. I don't know. But the interview was awesome. I was interviewed by Ryan Permison, who is actually a local. We've known him for a few years. He's a part of a YouTube channel called Nerd Culture, and Nerd Culture basically covers all aspects of like the nerdum, like I don't know, realm, I guess. Toys, movies, TV, you name it, they cover it. So when he asked me to do an interview with him, I be honest with you, I was kind of shocked because I don't think I've ever had anybody ask to interview me before. So for me, it was really special, and I appreciate all of you out there who were able to make it. I did see some of our friends there. Magic Man 2019, or was it 2019?
Yes.
Yeah, he was there.
K&L Collectibles.
K&L Collectibles showed up. There was a couple other people that showed up, and forgive me if I don't remember who all was there. But it was a blast. He asked a lot of different questions from what I liked growing up as far as like movies and TV. We talked about Funko. We talked about YouTube channels and all that kind of jazz. So in July, he is going to have Heather on, and Heather's going to have her own one-on-one interview. And I'm really excited for her. I think that I think her interview will probably more or less be better because Heather is more, in my opinion, as far as the YouTube channel goes, you're more of like just in front of the camera. Like you're not as like fully involved in it with like editing and everything as much as I am.
Right.
But it would be interesting to get your take on things and like what you do, like what's your functionality with this channel? Because you have a really big job that you do with this channel as far as like shipping things and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be cool to kind of get your aspect on everything. And I'm looking forward to that myself, actually. So we'll share that as soon as we have more details about it. Again, it'll be sometime in July. Ryan is filling up his book right now.
I can tell you when it is.
Do you know the date?
Yeah, I know the
excellent.
date. I already signed up.
Oh, excellent. Okay, great. I didn't realize it.
I will be on with Ryan, aka Nerd Culture, on Saturday, July 24th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, so noon, lunchtime. I might be eating a sandwich.
Don't do that. Don't be one of those weird people that eats during like the end. You know what I mean? Don't do that.
I'm actually very nervous.
Oh boy, we have a lot of comments.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm flipping through. I'm just trying to see.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
John Ortiz,
Your
hello.
wife's talking, but it's
Spooky
fine.
Dallas.
We
Hold
don't.
on.
We don't
I'm
have
just
to hear what
saying
I.
hi to
No,
everybody. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Keegan McKenney, hello. I see you. When Pietro drops, I hope I can get him. Who else is with me? I am with you. Yes, we hunt together. Esteban is here. Hello, Alex Lopez. I'm seeing a lot of names we've seen 100 times before, so we appreciate you all coming back. Tilla's here. Rose Eye Royalty. Slushland is here. Glad to have you. He was actually here live with us last week. If you want to see that wonderful hangout session, go back and watch last week's Sunday Live. We had a great time with him. He is hilarious. Can't wait to have him on again. Asim is here. Hello, Asim. I did see one really nice comment down here, and I just wanted to get to that. I'm reading through all of these.
I know who it is. Can I read it?
DPJ64, you are brave for making a Pietro video right now. We are. Thank you. We are awesome. No, Heather, go ahead.
Bianca says, just discovered you guys 2 days ago and fell in love. I am fangirling that I get to watch Heather and Chris live. Thank you so much, Bianca. I'm so thrilled that you're loving us. And hi. I just wanted to say hi.
Yes, hi. So thank you, Bianca. That is so sweet of you. I see Zach Bonifer says, Ray, for the record, no glasses tonight. I guess his corrective lenses require. So to kind of follow up with what Zach is saying, we made a video about basically it was a review on the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Don't watch it if you haven't seen the episode yet, but watch it if you have seen the episode.
We woke up at 3 a.m. Watched the episode and filmed and recorded that. And then I edited it right after, and then I went back to bed at about 8 a.m. And it was grueling. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it again, but I hope that we can continue to follow up with Falcon and Winter Soldier. Go ahead, Heather.
At 3 a.m., I hope not. Please, you know what? I take back my previous statement. If you have not seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier, watch the video anyway with your volume all the way down just so we get a like or a watch. Because I feel like that video has so few views and I woke up at 3 a.m. for you guys. So just show me that you're grateful for us waking up at the butt crack of dawn. So it feels worth it, please.
It's funny because when on YouTube, for those who aren't really familiar with how YouTube algorithms work, if you start making videos based on other subjects, so we stick with Funko for the most part. If we go outside of Funko, say Hot Toys, say the video about Falcon and Winter Soldier, that never does well. It always tanks. It always gets very little views. So it's almost like you have to sort of build those numbers on those types of videos. So my plan is to build the movie and TV show videos up more along with Hot Toys. I'd like to do both more, but it's hard. It's hard to get those numbers up. And then we also have somebody else here, Heather Shangri-La Webb says, yes, I found you all on Friday and I've been loving this community. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining up. So Heather received a really awesome birthday gift. By the way, it could be the best birthday gift of all time ever.
I did. You want to hear what it is? Are you sure? My dad brought me over a big old steak for dinner. And on top of that, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a dog. She doesn't live with us because we have cats. So she hangs out at my dad's house. He brought her over and she gave me a hug and a kiss right on my nose. It was beautiful. Best gift ever.
Adam Manifold said, didn't Pietro drop once? No, he did not. And DPJ says people might be holding out. Yeah, totally. However, there were other videos posted in the morning, that morning, and they were getting like 67 K views. So I guess there are more people interested than we know. Wow, $10. Well, so I just want to say we had $2 from Jonathan Velasquez came in.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And he had a funny line that went along with it. It says, "What if the box says Ralph Boner instead?"
I hope it does because Boner is hilarious.
That would be awesome. And then Fantastic Hat sends $10. That is so sweet of you. I love your channel now. I met you all during my ECCC experience, and I haven't left since. Thank you for all of your awesome videos and your dedication to the YouTube family. Bless you both. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. Yeah, it's an interesting thing making one video per day. It's an experience that is unlike anything else I've ever done in my life, but it's a really gratifying experience, and I love doing this. Like, this is my favorite thing in the world to do, and I can't.
Wow, that's not what you said last night.
Giggity. But no, as far as like hobbies go, this is the coolest thing ever. This is trumps like collecting anything. I just love this experience. It's so fun. So thank you all very much for all the kindness that you guys are throwing our way. The Gastlecast, what do you like better so far, WandaVision or Falcon and Winter Soldier? WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier are two totally different things. Falcon and Winter Soldier is awesome because it's like Captain America, the Captain America films, at least Winter Soldier and Civil War. And both of those films were very dark and brooding, and I feel like dark to an extent, obviously. DC is a little bit more dark. But I like the tones of Captain America, Winter Soldier, and of Civil War. And this show seems to be taking sort of the same footing with the tone. Love it. Absolutely love it. By the end of this, we can have more of a discussion of what I do like the most. But so far, they're neck and neck. WandaVision was really great. It was something completely different. And I enjoyed all of the mystery. Heather, do you want to show off your second favorite gift? Because your first favorite gift was your dog and a steak. So do you want to show your second favorite gift?
Can we talk about my answer?
Oh, what your answer? What's your favorite?
Yes, there's two of us. You can't answer for me.
Oh, go ahead, Heather. Go ahead.
I like them both too.
Thank you, Heather.
Chris got me an amazing Q fig. It's Harry Potter and Hagrid on Hagrid's motorcycle.
This thing is really cool. It's something else. I found it on Amazon, and I showed Heather nights ago. I don't know, maybe a week or two ago. And I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And she's like, wow, that is so cool looking. I love that. That's so awesome. So I picked it up that night online, and it came fairly quickly, actually. I'm blown away by this thing. It's amazing. It's so amazing.
It's so cool.
I don't collect Q figs, but I got to say, I really dig this. I dig this piece. It's a nice piece.
It's incredibly heavy, but the detail is amazing. I love it. And Hagrid's mirror actually is sort of mirrored. Did you notice that?
Oh, yeah, it is. It does
you
have
guys,
mirrors.
I don't know if you guys can pick it up. No.
That's too dark. Oh,
Sorry.
Carl Seaton, thank you so much. He's got his wife watching also. That's so
Wow,
cool. Thank you.
Carl, do me a favor. Have her go and watch that Falcon and Winter Soldier video because I woke up at 3 a.m. for that. I'm not going to let this go.
Carl Seaton is also one of our patrons on Patreon. We appreciate that, Carl. Just so you guys know, if you want to check it out, you want to support the channel, support all the things we're doing. Basically, your money will be going towards upgrades, giveaway prizes, all sorts of cool things. Go to patreon.com/Gastlecast. You can find out about all the different tiers that we have available. We have 3 tiers available. The top one is a $10 tier, and it includes a live chat on Google Meet. It includes a giveaway during that live chat, and additionally, you get thanked at the end of every video. Plus, recently, we've been adding in little videos, unedited videos, not little, unedited videos on Patreon for you guys to watch. It's before my handiwork jumps into it. It's just a complete, you see all of our, mess ups and flubs and sometimes drama, fighting. Somebody might leave the room to use the bathroom. All sorts of fun things happen there. So go and check out patreon.com/Gastlecast. Heather, I saw you raise your hand.
Yes, I did raise my hand. I can't find it now, but I know it was Dean Blockley. He asked, what did we think of the Snyder Cut? No spoilers.
So I'll give you my small review because I'm such an MCU guy that I think it would be unfair for me to give a review of Snyder Cut, like a full length review. I very much enjoyed it, and I hate to tell you this, but I really enjoyed the original Justice League that came to theaters. A lot of people hated it. I happen to enjoy it, but I like the Snyder Cut a lot more. I will say that there was way too much slow-mo scenes. I think Heather and I both agreed on that. There was a lot of parts that were very slow, but I understand why they're there because, the drama aspect. But sometimes it seemed a little too slow. But I just have to say, in my opinion, it's as close to a masterpiece as DC has gotten so far with their most recent films. And I'm really hoping that after seeing that Snyder gets a chance at making some more, because I really do think he deserves it. I think he did a really brilliant job. Heather, what did you think of the film? And then we'll get into Pietro.
I enjoyed it. I really happened to like it. I knew I was going to like it because I kept hearing amazing things about it. And I actually did like the original Justice League. Well, I don't want to say the original because the Justice League that happened before this one wasn't supposed to happen. And then it happened because of very sad circumstances. But anyway, I enjoyed Justice League. I enjoyed this version much more, except I feel like it went on just a little bit too long.
It was long. 4 hours is a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I even had a hard time with Endgame. While I loved that movie, I still felt like it was just a little bit too much. But there's so much story that it sort of has to be that way, I think. I mean, in regards to the Snyder Cut, had they sped up the slow-mo scenes to like regular speed, they probably could have saved at least an hour.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy the amount of slow-mo they had.
There was way too much slow-mo.
The thing that I didn't like, though, like, DC is such a big franchise. I'm shocked at how poor some of the CGI looked. I didn't like that. But from what I understand, they were on sort of a limited budget, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah, the CG was poor. But there was some CG that was okay, and then there was some you could tell that they had to throw in later on down the road, and it just wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Kagan McKinney asks, hold on.
Okay.
Kagan McKinney asks, if you guys throw away any Funko Pop, which would it be? And then what is our favorite and least favorite in our personal collection? I can't really tell you my least favorite or a Funko Pop I'd throw away, because if I buy it, I intend on keeping it. However, there is one pop that I purchased by accident, and I don't think I would throw it away, but I purchased Steve Aoki way back when. It was like a con exclusive. I purchased it because I thought that somebody would want it, because I always buy like to help people, and I bought it and not a single soul wanted it, and it stayed up on the website for a long time. So I guess if I would throw something away, it would be that. Heather, you're beating on my hand.
Yes, well, I'm going to answer that question, which one I would throw away, and then I have something to say. There was this one time that I walked into a Hot Topic to get, they had the Rocco's Modern Life Funko Pops, and Heifer was there. I already had the Rocco chase. I needed the Heifer chase. So I ran to Hot Topic, grabbed the last chase that they had, and when I got home, I went to glow him because he's a glow chase, and I spent like 10 minutes trying to glow this thing, and it wouldn't glow. So I looked up pictures, and it turns out it wasn't the chase at all, but it had a chase sticker on it, which didn't make any sense. So I would love to throw that Funko Pop away, but at the same time, I feel like there's such a good story to it that I would feel guilty doing that.
Yeah. I agree.
I hated that. I just want to say thank all of you for all of the birthday wishes, but a very special thank you. My cousin Brooklyn is in the chat, and she's wishing me a happy birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And she said, I love you, Heather. You're the best cousin ever.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm about to cry. Thank you so much, Brooklyn. I love you, too.
That is so sweet.
You're my best cousin ever.
By the way, I just want to say it might be Heather's birthday, but she gave me the greatest hair. She gave me the greatest gift this weekend. It was my haircut. I got a nice haircut today. I'm very proud of it.
You got it yesterday.
As an old friend of mine who has since passed away, Diane Benson, one of my best friends who passed away years ago, she used to call me. She would say guys like that would walk around with like that looked all jazzed up and like clean cut.
Did she say you look fresh to death?
Nope. She would say that you think you're Don Juan from Tucson. I always thought that was the greatest thing ever. So I feel like I'm Don Juan from Tucson tonight.
I think you are. You look pretty fly.
So Pietro, it's been mentioned that Pietro is supposed to drop in March, and here we are on the 21st of the month. So I guess that gives us, what, is it a week and a half or so before the month is over, or less? Let's see, when is the last day of March? So, yeah, so a week or less. Geez, okay, week and a half. I'm right. Okay, so a week and a half we have left to get this Pietro. When is it going to happen? And it makes me
They're
wonder.
going to save it for the very last day of March just to upset us.
The reason why I'm so shocked over this is because WandaVision came out, and we watched all of the episodes, and then it ends. And I figured on the day that it ended, I figured on that Friday, Pietro would go up online as like their exclusive, or the following Monday. Like I thought that it would be within that time frame, because that is the height. That is the height of the WandaVision popularity, I guess. Now that it's weeks later, I'm sure people are still going to want it, but it's interesting that they put out Moon Knight beforehand. I still can't wrap my head around why they released Moon Knight. And by the way, speaking of Moon Knight, Heather and I were talking to some people online, and we found some things. Funko Hollywood actually posted that they would not have any Moon Knights, the zombie Moon Knights. So does that mean that there's a limited supply of this Funko Pop, or does it mean that they have a bunch left over that they'll sell in some other way, shape, or form? As we know, Funko, for the most part, will randomly drop stuff on their webpage, even leftover Funko Pops. So will we see zombie Moon Knight again? I mean, that's sort of like the big question that's kind of in my mind. But aside from that, back to Pietro, it's very interesting that they're waiting this long. And I was wondering what all of your thoughts on that would be. Are we excited for it? I know I'm for certain excited for it. That basically finishes my WandaVision collection, right? Because we have the twins, we have all the Wandas and the Visions, and then I think Pietro kind of ties it all up. Yeah. Although they do have the pre-orders out. The one I really want is the glow-in-the-dark white Vision. But who know, you know how that works. It'll probably end up hitting stores, and then there'll be like 50 billion of them there. But for right now, I'm unable to get my hands on it. So Heather, what are your thoughts? Do you think this Funko Pop would drop this week? You think they're going to wait to the very last minute? How do you feel like this is going to go?
I have the feeling they're going to...
and what are your thoughts as to why they haven't dropped this yet? Why they decided to go with Moon Knight first? And I just want your, just off the top of your head.
Because Funko doesn't make any sense. That's why. Funko just does things randomly.
Right.
As far as when it will drop, I think it'll be sometime next week, but not this coming week. Next week.
The week of the 28th.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
my God.
I don't quote me on that. That's just me thinking how Funko would think, not how I would like for it to be. It would be nice if it dropped tomorrow because I'm fairly free tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. The biggest question is, will it be announced or will it be blind?
That's a good question.
The issue with this question is that there are pros and cons to each way.
I completely agree. However, I want the blind drop more than the other.
Me too. They announce it, bots eat it up. Or everyone just knows when to go to the website when it's dropping. They do a blind drop, and you may get notified if you're following the proper accounts. Funko might send you an email 30 minutes after it drops. You know?
Or will they drop this pop a part of something called like Spring Fling? You know what I mean? And it's like, there's Pietro, and then you have like two random like Mickey Mouse characters, and then, you know what I mean? Like they just cobble together this weird like springy sort of like release where they do a bunch of things at one time. I don't know. It's a possibility that they'll do something like that. It's really hard to say with Funko anymore. Blind drops are now becoming more of the norm, which I really happen to like. I like that they're doing blind drops because it definitely gives us I would say it gives the real collectors the edge. The real issue with it, though, is that there are a lot of people who work and do not have the opportunity to buy something online that's going to be blind. They don't have all day to sit there and stare at a web page. It just so happens that I keep tabs on my emails and I keep tabs on my tweets. And typically Funko finders or Disc Funko or Disc Pops, whatever you want to call them, usually will come right out and send you something and say, hey, go and buy this right now. And I just so happen to get lucky through that most of the time. But you got lucky on Moon Knight. I didn't. Because I was sleeping, remember?
You were asleep.
Right, I was sleeping.
That's why you didn't get lucky.
Spring, yeah. So Carl Seaton says spring break. Funko spring break. You know, and it's like 5 different Funko Pops on there. You know.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going on? Like we've talked about before. I think Funko is improving.
They are.
I think they're figuring things out.
Except they didn't improve when they announced He-Man. I mean, that was stupid. The
that was
blind
really
drops
bizarre.
have been going so well. They dropped that badass Loki. And the blind drop went fantastic. He was up for what, like an hour or so?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And checkout went smooth. A lot of people seemed to get it.
Yeah.
You know?
It seemed to go really well. Moon Knight went... How long did it take for Moon Knight to sell out? Because I was like sort of out of it.
I want to say it was less than Loki. I was shocked at how quickly it sold out.
Okay, I remember you saying that during the video that we made about it.
I want to say, and someone might be able to give us a better idea in the comments section, but maybe 20 or 30 minutes. But I might be off. I'm not sure.
Slushland says, this is why I stick to WWE or Music Pops. Way too many Pietros. They literally drop blind drops at the same time. Yeah, I get Michael Burnham, sure. But you just don't know what day it is. And maybe some people aren't really in the know. I mean, I consider myself like way in the know because I kind of have to know due to what we do. But there are other people out there who are just getting into all of this. They maybe just got into it because they're collecting WandaVision and they're not sure when things drop, you know? I mean, I guess you could say, hey, they should go and do their homework and all. I don't know. I love blind drops, and I'm not saying anything bad about them. I'm just saying that some people just might not luck out, which is why you should totally buy 2 of them. I know this is going to sound crazy, but buy 2 of them if you can and try to help a friend because you don't know if you have a friend who's going to be in need. Most people will probably buy 2 and flip, but I'm just saying if you can, we are together, do things like that. Heather, can you hand me that Funko Pop right below that one right there?
Yes.
Interesting thing.
Okay.
We had a giveaway for this, and we never selected a winner. And Heather, I was hoping tonight we could give this away properly because we have to do a random comment generator on the video where we talked about this.
Yeah. What video?
It was the video about the chase.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's there. So we talked about giving this away, and it was hashtag butthole on the video, which is Heather's favorite word.
It is my favorite word.
So tonight, we're going to pull a random comment from this video where we unbox this, and we're going to be giving it away tonight because I don't need the comment. I just wanted the chase. I got the chase, so this can be to one of the lucky folks out there who commented properly. Okay. I see some comments here. I hate MCU movie pops, Mr. Brainchild says. Oh my God. That's not cool. I love them. But, you know, like what you like. Kagan McKinney, I don't know if you want to do this, but I might be in school when it drops this week. So you want to buy 2 and I can pay you back. Kagan, we'll do what we can. Sure. My plan is to buy 2 if I see them. And you know, no one's asked me yet. So I'll help you in the best of my ability for sure. Absolutely. You just reach out to us on Instagram so I know who I'm helping. That's the only thing I can say. And please have the money ready for when we do buy it. Because if I can't get the person to pay for it, then I want it to go to somebody who wants it as well. And I'm not being unfair. I'm just saying be ready. Very nice pop. Hoping to get Spidey 3 trailer. To get a Spidey 3 trailer soon. Yeah? Spidey 3 trailer would be awesome. We need that in our life. I'm about to buy a $105 Chase bundle for the Winged Venom. I got to say, the Winged Venom is a cool Funko Pop. The glow-in-the-dark, some people's the glow is like really, really bright. Ours doesn't glow that bright. You can watch the video. I mean, we shined the light on it for a very long time. I have no idea what's wrong with it. Maybe I need a new light. I don't know. Did you guys try and pick up the Star Wars Pops that dropped? Did we? Yes. So we did pick up Qui-Gon. We got Qui-Gon. I ordered 2 of them, and I don't know when they're going to arrive, but we'll see. What?
117 comments that have hashtag butthole.
Really? Oh, my God.
Dang, y'all want this.
Is the plan to select a winner right now?
Sure.
I think we should.
So I've got the video right here. As you can see right here, I've typed in hashtag butthole. So we're only filtering people who have said hashtag butthole.
All right.
And just one time?
Yeah, one time. Mark Pellin, I am very excited for the Godzilla and Kong, and I'm excited for Seinfeld. But I've only ordered the little Seinfeld minifigures to build the apartment, because I think that's cool. Heather, who did you select there? Okay, who's our winner, Heather? Up.
John Orrit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Congratulations, John.
Congratulations, John. This is yours.
He says, congrats on the chase. #butthole.
Good old #butthole. Who doesn't like that? Yeah. So, guys, interesting thing. So, I was noticing this evening, because I don't usually look at the sub numbers for, it's every so often I might check that out. We're up to 4956. We are incredibly close to 5K. 5K. Guys, we finally made it. I just cannot believe it. This time last year, we were talking about this on the Gastlecast We On Together group on Facebook. If you're not there, you should totally go and join. We were talking about the leaps and bounds that this channel has made in 1 year, and it's really incredible. Last year, I believe right before our honeymoon, which was in February, we were right around, I think, 1,800 subscribers. And in 1 year, we have, I believe, gained, we improved by 600 and something percent, like 667% or something. Just absolutely mind-blowing. How we did it, I couldn't even tell you. But I will say that it had a lot to do with us making videos on a regular daily basis, because that definitely jumped our numbers. It made it, I guess, our videos more viewable out there to to viewers. I guess when other YouTube videos go up for similar things, ours is recommended. That's what I was trying to say. So it's cool. We're just like growing and growing and growing, and we're very close to 5K. What do you got?
So Slushland was hashtagging butthole. He kept saying, what video do I comment on? I missed it, blah, blah, blah. I just want to say, Papa Slush. Is it Papa Slush? No, it's Grandpa Slush. He doesn't like Daddy Slush. That you already commented. You said awesome video, #butthole. So I'm sorry you did enter, but you did not win, my friend.
So as far as our 5K goes, what do we have to offer for the 5K? Well, because we're working now with collectorzone.com, we'll be giving away a Captain Marvel Hot Toys Deluxe figure. It's a great figure. It lights up. It has all sorts of different pieces. She has the Mohawk. This figure has the Mohawk, which is pretty badass. So we'll be giving that away. The winner will be selected by Marcos from Collector Zone. Additionally, we'll have a bunch of different Funko Pops that we'll be giving away to include, I think, an Abominable Snowman Disney Parks exclusive glitter figure. We'll be giving that away. We'll also be giving away one of these, which is the Lava Chomp. So we'll be giving this away. So we have all sorts of stuff to give away, and that's not even naming everything for our 5K. I expect to have some friends on with us for our live for the 5K giveaway like we did last time. I don't know how many people we're going to have. I remember promising everybody then that I would have them all back. So we might have a couple of them, and we might even bring in a couple of like newer folks also, because I think it would be fun. Maybe have Slush in here with us for our 5K giveaway stuff. I just think that would be super dope, just to get more faces out there in the Gastlecast land, Gastlecast world. Can I have your ECCC pirate money back? Says, no, I'm sorry. That's one of my absolute favorite Funko Pops ever made. And I'm sorry, but I could never give that up. It's so beautiful. It's such a great piece. But I appreciate you liking it or loving it, possibly. So for the 5K giveaway, we'll be doing all sorts of things. Somebody asked, what are we going to do for 10K? What are we going to do for 10? I don't know. That's
We're
a good
just
question.
going to give away a whole freaking car.
So
I'm just kidding. We're not doing that.
I just want to put this out there. There's things that are happening sort of in the background. And we might be start doing maybe a little work with $7 a pop in some way, shape, or capacity or form. So we're going to do stuff with them. I'm actually in an email string with Lee from $7 a pop to figure out what we can do, how we can team up, and how we can help each other grow. That's kind of the plan moving forward. My plan is growth. I don't care about, there's an aspect where money is required for that, but what I really want is growth. And when I say growth, I don't mean just this channel. I mean us helping other people grow, teaming up with other YouTubers along the way. Hand-picked YouTubers, people that we like. There's somebody I would really like to work with at some point, and that is Wasatch Pop, because Wasatch Pop has been around a long time. I've always got along with him super well. So has Heather. He's such a great guy. So I want to reach out to him soon and do something with him. I think that will be a lot of fun. Also, Snowden, our good friend Snowden, I want to build up with him a little bit. I just want to build up and do big things. Because that's what it's all about. That's what this whole thing is about. It's to grow, to get better, to do bigger things, do cooler things. That's the plan.
And not only that, but to spread the We Hunt Together motto, because we love that so much. That is why we have stayed collectors for so long, because we enjoy the community and we love helping people out and being helped out when, you can't quite get what you want. It's really nice to have an awesome, I want to say family of collectors surrounding you, because it feels really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally down. I'm totally into that, Heather. I agree. Derek Durant says, any idea on when we'll do the Google Meet call for patrons in, next month in April? No, I don't have a date down yet, but I'm going to try to do it in an equal amount of time from the last one. So whenever the last one was, it'll be right around that same weekend, a month away, as we did in March, right? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Sounds okay? Yeah, I think that seems to be the most logical thing to do.
Okay. We have another comment, DPJ. Can you tell Lee to put more prizes in the rewards shop on the Mystery Grill site? No, that is not our business. That is his business. But
we can definitely say something. We can say our viewers are mentioning that. We're cool with Lee enough to say that.
Hold on. Listen. People, the reason that I'm bringing this up and bringing attention to this is because a lot of people think that we are closely associated with these companies and stuff.
I forgot about that. Yeah, okay.
And I just want to say, if you have a suggestion for them, I think it's best for collectors and the people who give them business. I mean, we give them business, but I couldn't care too much less about the rewards on their website right now. That's not where my focus is. But if you have something that you want from any of these companies that we know and love or work with or whatever, please send them an email, because they love to hear from their customers, and any constructive criticism is always welcomed. So
absolutely,
I think it's best coming from you guys as opposed to us.
Absolutely. But if you don't feel comfortable going directly to them, I totally get that. Just send us a message or say something live and I'll remember it and we'll talk to them. I understand what Heather's saying.
Chris doesn't remember anything.
No, but I understand what Heather's saying, that it's good to reach out to them, but I understand that it feels kind of weird maybe to do that. You don't want to seem like, I don't know, like you're being pushy. So if you want to
seeming like anything.
But I'm just saying if they feel that way, some people don't feel comfortable doing that. So if you don't, tell us and we'll do our best to get your message out there.
Of course.
Can you guys do some vlog videos on hunting for Funko Pops? It would be so much fun to see Heather go looking for Funko Pops. Sure.
During a pandemic, no. Sorry.
We can do that for sure in the future. Absolutely.
In the future, though, possibly.
I'll be honest, during this pandemic, Heather and I have been staying very close to home. If you believe in the pandemic or not, I know there's a lot of people who are on either side. Heather and I, we are very much homebodies at this point. We really don't go anywhere. We separately might go grocery shopping, but that is literally it. Let's see. It's the best group on Facebook. I think they're talking about Gastlecast We Hunt Together. Ben says, agreed, Wasatch and Gastlecast are my favorite. That's so sweet of you to say that. Thank you so much.
Wasatch is amazing. I really happen to like
What
him.
license would you like to see Funko to acquire to make Funko Pops for? Moneybag says Nintendo. I would love to see Zelda Funko Pops. Heather?
What Funko Pops would I like to
What-
see?
what
Oh, Dexter,
license?
easily.
License.
Easily.
Dexter. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so DPJ, apparently he was joking. No. You're not riling me up at all.
No,
I'm
no.
not upset or anything because we get people contacting us all the time. Can you ask about this or ask about that or what are the dimensions of this that this company's selling? And I'm like, can you talk to them? Because I'm not in charge of all this. So I thought that you were really asking. So I just want you to feel comfortable enough to go to them because I think it means a lot more coming from you guys.
Moneybag says, can you guys make your own Funko Pops and give those away? You can customize your own at the Funko store. Heather and I have made a lot of custom Funko Pops. However, I want to tell you something that's completely custom. I'm going to go into this for a moment just so you guys are aware. There is something called Gastly. He's our favorite little creature, and it's a toy that we're actually making, not us physically. We're actually having it made. Heather, is the Gastly little pin board over there so I can show them as just an idea of what he is. So we're making something called Gastly, Gastley. We're actually in the works right now to trademark the name Mischief Toys. So this is the Gastly character. This is a character that I drew myself. Now, this has actually been fixed up by somebody using Photoshop. So this character is our future character we will be selling toys of. We have shown photos to our patrons on Patreon of what he's going to look like. Now, what we've shown so far are prototypes. I have prototype photos now that are colorized prototypes. So the prototype...
You know what we did,
hold on. The prototype...
No, this is important,
The prototype
Chris.
is this color. Like, he looks these colors.
Yes.
That's the point I was making.
Listen to this, guys, okay? We have an amazing Patreon page, patreon.com/Gastlecast. 3 different tiers. Tier 1 is $3 a month. You get a sticker and you support the Gastlecast, which is amazing. And we're very, very grateful to all of you. Tier number 2, you get the sticker as well as a live Google Meet with the Gastlecast and the tier 2 and tier 3 patrons each month. Tier 3 is $10 a month. You get the sticker. You get a shout out at the end of each video. You get a Google Meet call with us and tier 2 and tier 3 patrons every month. And on the Google Meet call, you get your chance at a giveaway. During this Google Meet call last month, Chris showed the prototype.
Yeah, we showed the prototype. We
The
showed all sorts of
uncolored
stuff.
prototype.
So this go around, we're going to be showing the toy like almost finished. We actually had to put in some more changes. We'll go and elaborate a little bit more about that. The toy, by the way, he's going to be about 5 inches tall, 6 inches at his horns, just so you know how big he's going to be. So right around the size of, I guess, a chomp.
He is a horny fella.
Okay. Thank you for that, Heather.
What?
You say he's horny, so that's kind of weird, but okay.
He has big horns.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh, thanks, Heather. Thank you for clearing that up. So we're gonna have 2 different versions of the character. He's gonna be this color, and then we also have a different version that we're not going to talk about. We're gonna make 50 of that one, and that one's gonna be sold to people who have supported the Gastly figure all the way up to this point by buying pins and everything else that we've been doing all the way up to now. And then whatever's left over will be sold to people in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group. And then after that, it'll go out to the general public outside of the group. Additionally, we'll be ordering 100 of the Gastly that's this color, and we'll be selling those to the supporters as well. And then Gastlecast We Hunt Together Facebook, and then outside of the group. And we're doing this just for this run because we expect to have a website. We expect to work with some other stores like $7 a pop to maybe release some exclusives going into the future. We have a lot of plans for this little creature, for this little character.
Can I make a note?
Sure. I have one more thought. If I
Okay.
can get rid of this because it'll go away. During our live call, We will be doing we'll be sharing the photos of the Gastly that's colorized. Additionally, we'll be showing you the special version of Gastly that we're going to be making. And even more than that, we're going to show you boxes, the preview of what the boxes are going to look like. We had somebody create them for us in sort of like a Photoshop kind of CAD environment, and the boxes look amazing. So I can't wait to share all of that with you. I'm sorry for being so long-winded, but I just want to get that out there so you guys know what is coming up the pike. I cannot wait to unleash Gastly onto the world so you all can see him. When I get pictures of this thing, when I get pictures of the toy, it really makes me it makes me really excited because it's almost like I'm about to burst. I want to share all this, but I know that slowly but surely it's going to happen. So that's that. Heather?
So the Gastly that is coming out first is going to be the first run of Gastly. It's going to be limited to 100. However, I would just like to note that this Gastly, the figure itself, is going to be no different than our common Gastly. However, it is going to come with a special thing with the figure, and it's also going to be signed by Chris and myself, and it's going to be signed by the two other guys that you may have seen on our channel before. They've both been on our channel, but they've helped us behind the scenes. Jake Carr and Jacques Morgan. They're very good friends of ours, and they both play very huge roles in the making of Gastly. It's going to be amazing. The second one is very special. It's going to be limited to only 50 pieces, and he's going to be super duper sweet. So just keep your eyes out. It's going to be sort of, I think this process is going to take a bit longer than what we had in mind because Chris initially said the beginning of this year, but I think it might be more towards like
summertime, probably.
Summer or possibly even into fall. But I'm hoping it doesn't go
Beastie
that long.
Wolf, you're asking if it'll be dropped randomly or announced ahead of time. More or less, it'll be announced ahead of time. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we want to make sure that the supporters of the Gastly merch that we've put out so far get their chance at getting these items. First come, first serve. Because that's something we've promised since the very beginning. So keep your eyes out because we should have some leftovers. And we're really excited to share all this with you. In fact, I was hoping I could show the Mischief Toys logo pin, but I don't know if I have them around.
I don't know where those are at. Robert Young, no, we are not taking pre-orders. I'm sorry. We want to make sure we get everything in hand so that way we make sure that like no arms are missing and everything's perfect before actually taking people's money. So no pre-orders. Maybe in the future, possibly, but I don't know. I don't really trust the whole shipping from overseas process enough to take pre-orders because I don't want a bunch of angry people beating at our door.
Yeah, that part is kind of an odd situation. So we're gonna figure it out as we go along. So hopefully soon we'll have more information about how you can get your hands on the Gastly figure.
Yes. In other news, we have a question.
Sure.
Moneybags asked, do you guys go to cons like Comic-Con in San Diego and NYCC? Yes.
Yes, we do.
But not those. Chris has been to New York Comic-Con, which is really cool. I was unable to make it because I was working. He went on a Thursday. But that's one I would really like to do. I would love to do San Diego Comic-Con, but that would probably require either a very lengthy road trip or Chris and I getting on a plane, and I don't think that would end up very well between the two of us.
Yeah, we both have inner ear problems, and we're very concerned about getting on airplanes, so that's something that we're going to have to figure out as we go down the road. But New York Comic-Con is one that's right around the corner from us, so that's something we could do. And my plan is in the future at some point, again, as we grow, to do, and David Jones, I'm glad that you enjoyed the Gastly updates. We'll do a Gastlecast meet at one of the cons, maybe a couple cons. It depends. It just depends on how many people might be interested in doing that. But we'll do a Gastlecast meet if I can somehow get a spot inside of the convention. Maybe even do like a Gastlecast meet / Gastly, depending on how all this goes. Because
cool.
eventually Gastly is going to have to be a thing that is that's taken on the road. We're going to have to take him out there and show the people. That's the plan. Chris Townsend train. Yeah, I would actually do a train, I think. I'd be down with that. I've never been on a train like that before, but that's really far for us. We're all the way on the East Coast. Going to the West Coast, man, that would take forever. Would you guys open a booth or Gastly? Yeah, so Heather's #1 fan. Yeah, so I would love to have a booth. I think that would be a lot of fun. To be honest with you, I think the first stop would be Baltimore Comic-Con since it's right here, just like 20 minutes or so away.
Not even. I think it's like 15
Maybe
now.
15 minutes or so. We could go out there and... oh, thanks, Chris. We'll look into that. Seriously, I appreciate you giving us that note. Yeah,
we are cheap.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe a table for Gastly at Baltimore Comic-Con. And if that happens, then we'll do we'll make videos and stuff about how all that goes. That's the plan. That's the big plan. Can someone cosplay Gastly for the con? You know, that's really weird that you should say that because I thought about getting like something designed, like an actual like suit made that somebody could wear and run around like a mascot for the Gastly, Mischief Toys company. Maybe at one point, because I'm really big into like anti-humor and just like really cheesy stuff. Like that's what I laugh about the most. It's like kind of like a dark humor. I just think it would be funny to have somebody running around in Gastly. It's like old school. Like you don't see that kind of stuff happen anymore. Like we don't have Toys R Us around here, but when we didn't have Jeffrey the Giraffe running around. And I think that's hilarious to have Jeffrey the Giraffe running around inside of Toys R Us. So maybe we'll have a Gastly like cosplayer at some point.
That would be funny.
Or mascot. I think that would be hilarious. So we'll see. There's a lot of ideas I have rolling around in my head. And they don't all come to fruition, but I will say that the Gastly thing is coming to fruition, and it's all thanks to you folks out there who've supported us all the way up to this point. I mean, I can't thank you enough for that. It's a dream is coming true for me. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, really. What's the background, Gastly? What's your inspiration? Inspiration was one night I was laying in bed. I have a stylus on my phone. I have a note. And I was drawing things, and I drew the Gastly character just because, I don't know, I was bored. And it was right around the time that Funko was putting on this contest for the next Funko mascot. What was it? Funko, what do they call them, Heather? The Funko mascots or whatever? Their
Fantastic
character?
Plastic?
Fantastic Plastic, that's it, Jesus. They wanted people to submit for Fantastic Plastic. I didn't submit it properly, I don't think, because I never got any feedback. So after that point, I was like, you know what? This character is actually kind of neat. I think I'm going to make pins of him, and I'm going to see if people are interested in the pins. So I created, had the pins created because of Jake Carr. He helped me out with that. He works for a place that makes like pins and things. And they sold really well, and people were really into it. And that's kind of what, led us into the idea of making a toy. I said, Jake, you work for this company where you make pins and things and get them manufactured overseas. How about a toy? And him and his boss, both their heads spun because they had no idea what the hell I was talking about. And I said, I want to make my own vinyl toy. What can I do and how can I get there? So, and basically what happened was the boss reached out to the manufacturers in China, and they contacted the same manufacturer who makes Tiny Ghost. And that manufacturer is going to be the same people who make the Gastly figure. So, I mean, we're up there in the upper echelon of toys, right? I mean, that's BIM Toy and Tiny Ghost. I mean, what gets better than that? So when he told me that's the company or the manufacturer we're going with, I'm like, holy crap, this is awesome. Dreams are coming true. So more or less, thank you guys. Thank you for all that. I just want to say real quick also, as we're going to wrap up here in a second, but not yet. We will soon. I don't want you guys to have to sit around and stare at my ugly face all night. But I do got an awesome new haircut. Huh? Right?
It's pretty cool.
In the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group, we do something that's sort of special. I don't know if this happens in many other groups, but we are all about participation. And I like to see people being involved and commenting and liking and sharing stuff and showing their hauls and all that kind of stuff. I just think it's good to have that, getting people to know each other, making everything social, because that's what all this is about. It's all about having fun. So the top contributors, I actually go and find out who the top contributors of the group are monthly, and we give items away. So this week, or this month rather, we'll be giving away this Hollywood Freddy along with some Gastlecast pins, probably a Gastly pin or two in there, and some stickers also. So this will be up for grabs for the person who is the top contributor in the Gastlecast We Hunt Together group on Facebook. If you're not there, totally go and join that. It's great. Okay. Nice, sounds like good quality vinyl. Yes, it is, Mike H. You hear that, Heather? I got Mike H's name right for the very first time ever, I think. Take my money. Gastly looks awesome. Thank you, Moneybags. We appreciate that. What's good? Wins World. Did Chris get a? Never mind. Looks good. If you did not find Pietro Funko Pop, I saw one on Amazon. That's probably somebody trying to pre-sell it. Okay. Well, so what a night, guys. I appreciate all you guys coming here and showing your support. By the way, if everybody can give Heather a really big happy birthday in the group before we go, or in the channel before we get out of here tonight, that would be really lovely. Heather would appreciate every happy birthday that she can get.
Don't remind me.
She's been getting happy birthdayed all day long,
all
and it's
day.
been really sweet. Wins World, Pietro will pop up probably, we're hoping either this week or next week, because it has to drop in March. Heather thinks not this week, but the following week. We'll see. Hoping my buddy Travis wins that posting award. Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, I just
64.
commented in reply to that. I said, Travis rocks. We love Travis.
Yeah, absolutely. You mean Spidey Funko Averse? Oh, thank you guys for all the happy birthdays for Heather.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Heather.
Thanks.
Yet another year. Yet another year, Heather. Can you believe it? Are you growing grays in there?
Nope. I haven't seen one gray my whole life.
I got a whole bunch of grays.
Aw, happy early birthday, Ben.
Happy early birthday. Okay, well, listen, it's that time of the video where we end it all. I do want to say to all of you guys, have a great week this week. Be good to each other. Look out for new videos coming your way this week from us. We'll be putting out some new things this week, some cool stuff, some things I think you'd be interested in. I think we might even do something about the Snyderverse Justice League film. I have some ideas about talking about that. Not necessarily the movie, but the collectibles surrounding that. We also picked up the Mark 85 Iron Man Hot Toys figure. I made a little video of that tonight. I got to edit it. I got to see if it's good enough, if it's like decent enough for me to actually put out there.
I wasn't in it, so it was not.
Yeah, it's sort of a hands-on video, but I think you guys might dig it. So I'm going to put that together. We'll see what happens with that. It might be a next weekend sort of a thing. Thank you, Moneybags. You're amazing too. And thank you for loving our videos. Thank you all for support. And like I said, go and join Gastlecast We Hunt Together on Facebook if you're not already there. Okay? Well, just a quick mention. I was speaking to one of the Funko members, and they said Pietro was next week. Daniel Armian. Thank you for that information. That's great. I hope that's true, and we'll keep our eyes out for that. Thank you very much. See, if you would have just showed up at the beginning of the video, we would have ended already.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Why you got me here for a whole hour, Daniel? You kept me waiting.
He wanted a full show, Heather. He didn't want any of the BS.
Well, you haven't danced yet.
Oh my God! Tombstone said happy 21st birthday. I think Heather's gonna divorce me and come after you, Tombstone. Be careful.
I might. I really like that. Chris likes to remind me of my age all the time. Not that I'm old. He normally actually tells me that I'm 12.
Will you read your Facebook Messenger?
Ah.
Somebody saying, will you read your Facebook
Messenger?
I
talked to him. Yeah, I'm reading it. We're talking.
Oh, okay, good. You just said that. I'm just making sure.
It's secret though.
Zach Bonifer.
It's very secret.
Zach Bonifer, he has hands on. Big hands too. Actually, I'm just kidding. I have very small hands. Guys, thank you so much. Really thank you for all your support. Remember, as always, we are together. Yes. We love all of you. We'll catch you next time.
I don't think I've ever seen Chris do a faster outro. I think that he has to poop.
Actually, I don't.
I'm shocked. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Moneybags.